polka days, a chance to dance your life away. Grab your partner, swing around, live your life to the polka sound.
Well, a very pleasant afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Polka Video Show. We are joined this afternoon by one of the biggest promoters on the East Coast of the best polka festival throughout the entire polka field, Zip Lubovinsky. Zip, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Keith, and I'd like to say that it's nice to be here in Chicago. I'd like to thank you for putting me on your show. I've seen it a few times, and it's been really great.
And I'll give you the $10 after we get off camera, all right? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, exclusively on today's show, we'll be showing you, for the folks that have not seen or may have not purchased a copy of Eddie Blazonczyk's Polkas on the Move video, a lot of footage was shot at Seven Springs in Champion, Pennsylvania. And we're going to be talking to Zip throughout the entire show this afternoon and telling us how it all came about and things like that. So right now, let's show you a cut from Eddie Blazonczyk's Polkas on the Move video, one that was shot at Seven Springs. Here's one entitled, Hey, Pretty Girl Polka.
Hey, pretty girl, oh, won't you dance with me? Can't you see how happy I would be? One time around the floor, then maybe
Your holiday season will be merrier when you spend it with Eddie Blazonczyk's Versatones at the annual Eddie Blazonczyk Christmas Dinner Show and Dance at the fabulous Sabre Room, 8900 West 95th Street in Hickory Hills, Illinois, on Sunday, December the 18th, featuring this year the Wesołe Lud Folk Dancers, the Polish Carolers, the Saberette Dancers, the exciting magic of David Sivak, the Polish Brass Show Band, the Polish Carolers, the Lyra Singers Children Choir, Jetchi, and Eddie Blazonczyk's Versatones. Everything's included for the low price of only $25 per person. The doors will open at 3, dinner at 4, the show will begin at 5:30, and dancing till 10:30 p.m. And ring in the new year with Eddie Blazonczyk's Versatones at the newly remodeled Polonia Ballroom, 4604 South Archer Avenue, on Saturday, December the 31st. Tickets are only $30 per person, and this includes a family-style dinner, open bar, hats, horns, noisemakers, and you'll be dancing to the music of the Eddie Blazonczyk Versatone Orchestra. To make your reservations for the Eddie Blazonczyk Christmas Dinner Show and Dance on Sunday, December 18th at the Sabre Room, or the New Year's Eve Polka Spectacular at Polonia on Saturday, December 31st, contact Bel Air Enterprises at 594-5182. That's 594-5182. Spend your holiday seasons with Eddie Blazonczyk and his Versatones. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I said at the top of the show, we are joined by the better half, or the skinnier half anyway, of Seven Springs' biggest polka festival, Champion, Pennsylvania, Polka Fireworks in July, and Zip also in November, the Fall Polka Festival. For you viewers listening at home, give us the dates. Tell us about it.
Okay, Keith, the dates for the Fall Festival is November 4, 5, and 6 of this year. We have a beautiful lineup, and right out of the city of Chicago, here is the Eddie Blazonczyk's Versatones. The Ampliers will be back. And also a lot of bands through the country, like the Dynatones, a lot of Pennsylvania bands, the Sounds, the Ray J, whole mess of them, as a matter of fact.
A great lineup, right?
About 17 bands total for the November.
And if you've been there in July, it's certainly a different, it's very scenic there in November. The snow is on the mountain and all that other good stuff like that.
It is, Keith.
And it's a lot cooler, right?
Yeah, a lot colder. Yeah, the Fall Festival, my own opinion, I like the Fall Festival better because I do like the mountains, and I live in a mountain, so what can I say? But it is a lot nicer up there with the fireplaces going and everything, and it seems like a cozier atmosphere to me.
Zip, let me ask you, this last July was your 14th or 15th year?
It was my 14th year up there.
How did the inception of picking Seven Springs and running a polka festival, which started on maybe a 2 or 3 day basis, now has grown into a major polka festival on the East Coast?
Yeah, it started by my uncle, Joe Fedor. I guess he was elected into the Hall of Fame, I think back in about 1980, 81, something like that.
He used to play with the Polish All-Stars. And
Polish All-Stars, yeah.
who, Little Ronnie?
Little Ronnie. Also, he formed the Little Ronnie Band. But he started it back in about 73 or so, and then he passed away in 77, and since 77 I've had it. And I had it until like about 1980, and me and Eddie's been together since 80, and it's been growing and growing. We started out with like a 2 or 3 day festival, and then we went to 5, and this coming 89, we're going to be running 6 days. We're going to start on it'll be June 29th all the way through July 4th. 6 days of polka music on the mountains.
And over 25 of the nation's finest polka bands join Eddie and Zip at Seven Springs every year. In my estimation, I've been to several polka festivals, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I think you guys put on one hell of a good show out there.
It is. It's beautiful, but a lot of other ones do too. So I just don't want to be conceited, but it is nice.
Zip, let me ask you. Putting something like this together, getting all the bands together and all the hotel accommodations and everything, how long of a process is that?
Well, for the July deal, it's like a whole year deal. Now, me and Eddie started on the July this week, as a matter of fact. I come into town for Bel Air Days, and we start now for next year. But we have a good idea before we even get into our July festival, what we're going to use and so forth. And it's a whole year's work, putting bands together, everything. The crew to work it and so forth.
All right, we'll be right back with another interview with Zip Lubovinsky, the co-producer of the fabulous Seven Springs Champion, Pennsylvania Polka Fireworks and Fall Polka Festival in Champion, Pennsylvania. Right now, let's take a commercial break and then go right into another video from Eddie Blazonczyk's Polkas on the Move, which was shot at Seven Springs. We'll be right back.
The magic you remember is waiting for you now. at the all-new Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. A wondrous array of the splendid, the extraordinary, and the impossible. It's a dazzling display of colorful clowns, aerial artistry, ferocious felines, and death-defying daredeviltry. It's everything you remember and more than you can imagine. It's the greatest show on earth.
Coming to the Chicago Stadium October 18th through 30th and the Rosemont Horizon November 1st through 13th. Get your tickets today.
The leader in storage equipment for trucks and vans is Keystone Supply. Sales, service, installations, 4567 North Pulaski Road. Whether you operate one truck or a fleet, Keystone has the equipment and service you need. Chicagoland's #1 name in small truck storage equipment. They stock and carry a complete inventory of shelves, racks, cross boxes, saddle boxes, as well as ladders and tools. 15 years experience, Keystone Supply Company. Call Clem Juris at 736-4124. One truck or entire fleets, or stop in at 4567 North Pulaski Road. Chicagoland's #1 name in small truck storage equipment, Keystone Supply.
Chicago is America's ethnic capital. Over 1 million Polish Americans, 1.5 million of full or part German descent, over 1 million of at least partial Irish background, 500,000 Italians, and vast numbers of Greeks, Asians, and Scandinavians. And advertising on ETC lets these important communities know that you care and that they're important to you. ETC, the ethnic television channel, is a direct and affordable way to reach customers and clients in a meaningful way. That's why ETC is the best advertising buy in Chicago today. Find out for yourself. Call 775-9595. An ETC representative is ready to help your business grow today. ETC, the ethnic television channel. We bring people home.
Yeah, quicker, fast, move. Swoim piękne róże dwie, dziewczyno, dla ciebie mam w ogrodzie swoim piękne róże dwie, dziewczyno, kochaj mnie, jak nie będziesz ty na wieki wciąż kochała, będziesz białe róże zawsze dostawała. Mam w ogrodzie swoim piękne róże dwie, 'cause I love you.
Still here with us on the Polka Video Show this week is none other than the co-producer of the big fireworks celebration and also the Fall Polka Festival at Seven Springs, Zip Lubovinsky. Zip, I know that stuff takes a lot of time out of you, but what do you do besides promote polka festivals?
Well, Keith, I have Fedor's Grove in Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. It's a picnic grove and dance hall, banquet hall. I operate that anywhere from like the 1st of May all the way to the end of November. So that keeps me busy every week. I have top name bands coming in every week. Ample Ears, you know, Eddie, Happy Louie, Polka Family, whatever it may be. But I
So your whole life is polka music.
Well, more or less, yes.
Okay. Other than Fedor's Grove, what else do you do, Zip?
I do tours and stuff like that also.
Are you the Chet Galinsky of Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania?
If that's what you want to call it.
No, I would never wish it on anybody. Believe me, honest to God, I would never wish it on anybody.
No, but I do. I do tours. Like I always do a winter tour in January. I've been in Florida for the last 4 or 5 years, but this coming year we're going to Cancun, and it's going really great.
Who are you taking with you this year?
Well, as far as musicians go, I just call it the Polka Tour Band, but it's like Richie Tokart from Lenny Gomulka's band, Jimmy Weber from the Sounds, Ray J himself on drums. Who else can I say here?
That's a real heavy lineup already.
But only thing we do is I take the group and these guys play for the people, give them some kind of entertainment during the week. And right now the Cancun is going great, so it looks like it's going to be a good trip for '89.
All right, Zip, as I said at the top of the show, on today's program exclusively, we're showing footage from Eddie Blazonczyk's Polkas on the Move video that was shot at Seven Springs. And I know that you got a big check from Eddie on the royalties from that video. Did you not?
No comment.
No. All right. Well, there you have it, the co-producer of Seven Springs and numerous polka festivals out on the East Coast. A pleasure to have you join us this afternoon on the Polka Video Show. Zip Lubovinsky. Zip, look forward to having you back again real soon.
Keith, thank you for having me here.
Thanks again, Zip.
Okay, buddy.
Blonde hair and blue eyes, my baby. She's full of pep and personality. She lives uptown, she's a lady, and she don't love no one but me. 5 feet and so sweet, my baby. Her eyes seem to is what they say when they see my baby sway. That is what they say. Whoa, whoa, oh, she's sure okay, and she's my baby now. Blonde hair and blue eyes, my baby. She's full of pep and personality. She lives uptown, she's a lady, and she don't love no one but me. 5 feet and so sweet, my baby. Her eyes seem to light up and shine. When I tell my baby there just ain't no maybe that my baby soon will be mine. Whoa, whoa, oh, that is what they say when they see my baby sway. That is what they say. Whoa, whoa, oh, she is sure okay, and she's my baby now.
Polkas will never die as long as we're alive. So come on, let's have some fun. Whoop it up and ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing from Kit Parker Films, weighing in at 60 minutes of non-stop videocassette action, Wrestling Gold! They're all here, wrestling superstars, Randy Macho Man Savage, the Road Warriors, Jerry Lawler, Lanny Poffo, the Rock and Roll Express, the Junkyard Dog, Austin Idol, Nick Bockwinkel, Mark Lewin, the Sheik, the Crusher, the Von Erichs, plus Hulk Hogan and many more. Order now and also receive a second action-packed volume. Introducing Tully Blanchard, Blackjack Lanza, Rick Rude, Manny Fernandez, the Samoans, Bob Roop, Dick the Bruiser, Ernie Ladd, Bobby Heenan, Blackjack Mulligan, Ted DiBiase, Bruno Sammartino, and much, much more. Witness every pile driver, drop kick, body slam. Truly a one-of-a-kind Wrestlers Hall of Fame. This incredible collection includes the best of the best, complete matches, plus non-stop action highlights, all selected from over 600 hours of rare wrestling footage. So don't look for this exclusive 2-volume collector's edition video anywhere. It can only be purchased through this limited TV offer. That's right, you'll get not one, but 2 action-packed video cassettes of the greatest wrestling superstars ever assembled for only $29.95 complete. Call our 24-hour hotline now for Wrestling Gold.
To order your 2-volume set by credit card, call 1-800-331-1000 or send $29.95 plus $4.50 shipping and handling to Wrestling Gold, 5944 North Milwaukee Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60646. That's Wrestling Gold, 5944 North Milwaukee Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60646. Be sure to specify VHS or Beta.
Well, friends, that just about wraps up our edition of the Polka Video Spotlight for this month. You know, this weekend is a special weekend for Eddie Blazonczyk and his Versatones, because this evening at the IPA building, they're going to have a special pre-anniversary celebration. And then tomorrow is the big day as we celebrate the completion of Eddie Blazonczyk and his Versatones in the polka field for 25 years. And I'm very honored to be your master of ceremonies tomorrow at this big event. And you folks at home watching who will be in attendance tomorrow, I look forward to having a great afternoon with all of you. Next week, we'll return with another Polka Video show, and then in a month, another Polka Video Spotlight, our special guest on that particular show, Jerry Zahara and his Happy Stars. And Jerry Zahara will be joining me here on the Polka Video Spotlight, and they will be completing their 20th anniversary in the polka field. Until next week, this is Keith Strauss saying goodbye and do widzenia. Have yourself an enjoyable weekend, and stay tuned for Ron Yashinsky and Dick Owens on their hour-long edition of Polonia Today. Good night.
When you're feeling down and out and need some cheering up, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. Get on out and listen to your favorite polka band. It's guaranteed to help you chase away the blues. We're gonna have a polka celebration. You bring your friends out and I'll bring mine. We're gonna have a polka celebration. We're gonna party and have a good time. The music's got that magic that will set your heart whirl. Its happy rhythm makes you feel so fine. It's got that touch of happiness, you smile, it cheers you up. There's nothing like the polka, any place or any time. We're gonna have a polka celebration. You bring your friends out, and I'll bring mine. We're gonna have a polka celebration. We're gonna party and have a good time. We're gonna have a polka celebration. You bring your friends out, and I'll bring mine. We're gonna have a polka celebration. We're gonna party and have a good time. We're gonna have a polka celebration. You bring your friends out, and I'll bring mine. We're gonna have a polka celebration. We're gonna party and have a good time. It's polka magic. It's something deep inside your soul that makes you love it so. It's polka magic. It's polka magic. It's polka magic for you and for me. Way up east, they've got that beat tailor-made just for your dancing feet. Polka cats drop around the green. And in the West, they like it best. Honky polkas over all the rest. When they come together, you will see. It's polka magic. It's polka magic. It's something deep inside your soul that makes you love it so. It's polka magic. It's polka magic. It's polka magic for you and for me. Here we go. Hocus polka.
ETC, the Ethnic Television Channel, a video roadmap to the exciting world